Hey guys, so we got another pretty cool exclusive. You're good. I was like, are you gonna let me in? Hey, guess what? So I just started the live stream. Okay, so here we are. We are at Ignacio's studio. How's it going?
Good. Come in. Welcome.
So this is hey there. So this is kind of like a last minute surprise. Oh, it's so nice and air conditioned in here. Apologies if I look like I was just climbing a mountain because I was. So a little bit sweaty, a little greasy, if you will. But anyways, thanks for having us here.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what's the big news? We got some pretty exciting news here.
Well, I mean,
You want me to introduce it?
sure. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the big news. We're very excited about this.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh my! I just love this place. It's like just so much to look at. So, anyways, we're in Ignacio's studio downtown Tucson. This is kind of a last minute surprise, but wanted to show you guys. As many of you know, his Urban Sonoran Collection was taken down just the other day, and now he's going to show us what's happening next with it. You want to take it away? You want to hold it, or you want to pin it?
Yes.
Whatever's easier for you.
Well, right now. I'm going to give you.
Want to do it?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got it. See here. Throw with this stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
So right now, I am pretty much. We just cut one of the panels. You can see the size of it and the detail. It gives a different perspective now, seeing it up close without seeing it outside. Now it has this presentation of an art piece. I feel like it's looking really amazing the way it's turning out. So cutting them off, we're going to clean them up and then see if there's any damages, any kind of restoration in the back. And so the next step is we will be framing the back, putting the back support. That way it'll be easy to frame. But as you can see, they're pretty big sizes. So it's 4x4. And, but it's a good size to leave an impression. And for the most part, a conversational piece.
Yeah,
so,
you know what's interesting about these, when you consider they were sitting out there these were outside for about a year and a half, and up close and personal with them, you can see they're in fantastic condition, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So like if we take, what I actually love about this is you've got your original art on here, but then there's also, quite frankly, I don't know if we want to call it vandalism. Should we call it like contributions to the piece? Like I know you didn't paint puppy love on this.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, most of it was mine to give the illusion as if anyone went there and tagged it up, it'll blend right in.
Oh, okay.
So
it was because my guy, the javelina, was mischievous than your ad, or was that already there?
Oh no, that was there.
Did you edit it?
Yeah, we try to add up. So when me and Sabina, we just pretty much randomly were just not thinking about what's gonna be placed. It was just a way to kind of put something there. And
that's really smart, actually, because it like making like quote unquote like vandalism like look like it was part of it, like our tagging or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, it was deliberate for the purpose to, in case people get tempted, and make it a piece that would become something else. So surprisingly, there was not much, very, very, very little of vandalism or graffiti and tagging. But in fact, I got more better than actually vandalism. It was people, like for example, this.
Oh, I love this guy.
I call this El Camino, the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
But somebody came and put a face on there.
Oh, see.
So those are the cool personalities that make these pieces unique.
And see, that's what I love about it is it's like, and we keep talking about like how the goal of these was to be for the community and of the community, right?
Absolutely.
And so then it's like you've got something like in this piece right here, you can see like, obviously this is Ignacio's piece, but like he was pointing out, you've got contributions from others nearby. Was it an artist? Was it a passerby? Who really knows? But the fact is that there's kind of a community touch to these. Exactly. And that's what makes them unique and special. I love this guy so much. What do you call him? What's his name?
El Camino.
El Camino.
Which means the road.
Oh, that guy. Who's this here? Who do we have here?
That's Boy Scout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, I love it. And so here's a question, because I think about how long it must take to produce one 4x4 foot piece. And there's 30, is it 30 on the dot or 32?
30.
It's there. Okay, so there's 30 of these at 4x4 each. I mean, a 4x4 can take months. How long did these take you before you put them out?
I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't even thinking about the time.
Yeah.
I think it was just trying to place something there at that moment. Again, not thinking about anything, just whatever popped in that moment and the ideas. sharing ideas, kind of going back and forth and just kind of winging it. We were not even thinking about anything because for us it was just something that we wanted to kind of from preventing from graffiti, but it turned out to be something even better.
So like these right here. So let's just say, let's go look at this guy. You know, who is this? I keep meaning to ask you, who is this guy?
This is Johnny Gibson.
I love that.
Yeah, and I talked to Steve, which is Johnny Gibson's son, and I asked him, I said, do you have him in a Western wear, Western gear, cowboy, to kind of go with the theme? He goes, in fact, I do. So he showed me 3, I think, images. For some reason, I love this one.
Yeah.
He has this nice vintage vibe about him, that retro kind of persona, and I'm like, I love it, and it's iconic. He has that look about him that people knew about who he was back then, and he's made a big impression for Tucson for many years, and what an honor to have that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece too. I mean, is it so? I mean, are we allowed to talk about the money on these? Do you want to talk about that, or do we want to wait until the auction? So the auction's coming soon.
Yes.
And I'm gonna have all that information. It's not quite up yet, but when that is available, he'll let me know and we'll get it up here.
Yeah.
And we don't have to talk dollars, but essentially each of these are going to be up for auction, and there's going to be a baseline price, but to start the bidding at. But the beauty is that all of these pieces, the money that is raised from all 30 of these pieces in the Urban Sonoran Collection, will be going towards local charities. Do you want to talk about those, or do we want to wait?
Yes. So far, we got Omago Day that got approved, that they were excited to be involved. City High, and then also the Children's Museum. I'm still waiting for the Deaf and Blind School to get approval hopefully by tomorrow. And those are the 4 organizations that I felt that it was best to kind of give back to the community, especially for young kids in education. It's a great way to kind of, knowing that what they're saying, that they can use that money for art, a great way to kind of make an art thing. And in fact, that kind of gave me an idea, what if I can do this maybe once a year to create a charity to donate or to create something for schools that need any kind of art supplies, because apparently art supplies is one of the most expensive things that for schools that cannot afford much. So, I mean, art is very, very powerful, and it's a great way for people can express themselves and to make to become innovative. And what a great way for me to, if maybe in the future this might happen, what a great way to give back to the community in that way to supply these schools for art and materials.
Can you think back to, when you were growing up, one of the first things that maybe really inspired you as far as an art teacher or an experience that made you realize this was the direction you wanted to go in?
Yeah, 7th grade, Mrs. Ellsworth. That's all I got to say.
Aww.
She is the teacher that changed my direction, my career, my life. Gave me, she was the only person that really believed in me and knowing what the talent that I had, and I never knew that I had, and she put that to the light. So I could not be here without her. So yes, Miss Ellsworth, 7th grade, amazing. I still, have her in my heart.
Oh, that's awesome. Big thanks to her.
Yeah.
And I love to see that. I mean, that kind of positivity and that type of influence is something that you're essentially passing forward by, offering these beautiful pieces that you have created out to the community. And
I'm helping her out, like
mentorship over here,
keeping the tradition going.
You just never know.
She was part of it. I mean, she could tell you more on her experience and what she was doing with these pieces too.
Thanks.
So I was doing a lot of the graffiti contributions.
Oh, cool.
While Ignacio was painting the more realistic parts. I remember when he painted this one, it only took like an hour or so, which I thought was pretty amazing.
What? Mm-hmm. So then, so you knocked that out in an hour. It's a masterpiece.
For the I guess
the basic part,
the basic of it, and then come back and do the details.
But even still, to do that in an hour is pretty impressive. Sorry, you were saying.
Oh, right. So just in about an hour, you could see the face come together, and it looked very recognizable. So that was pretty amazing. And then I did these little spray paint parts, and we brainstormed what each piece should be called, which ended up going in these pieces of text here. So that was pretty fun.
Okay.
And yeah, especially because I was doing that original graffiti, it's really cool to see how other people interpreted that and then added onto it. with stuff like this, and that face that Ignacio talked about earlier, because they really match the pieces super well. Oh, we have Bigfoot here and a UFO.
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
He did that?
Yeah, my son. My son always likes doing those little.
Oh, a rabbit foot.
Oh, that rabbit foot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, She.
I think Val did this part.
There's
and then
so many like little like Easter eggs.
A lot of Easter eggs.
You constantly notice new things looking at.
Oh yeah,
it's super cool.
Sabina, what did you do in this one here? I don't know. I know you did this one. Oh yeah, there's a little hawk here.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's awesome.
So obviously, asking an artist like I almost feel it's so difficult to do this. Like when you say like, "What's your favorite?" I feel like that's a pointless question.
Yeah.
So the question that I would ask to you is, working so closely with this collection, like, is there one in particular that you feel an especially strong relationship with or a connection with?
Yes, actually. So I think it would. Oh, it's this one.
Okay.
It's this one.
Oh, he just happens to be on top.
Yes. So I was sanding down all of the pieces, so that nobody would get like cut on it or anything, and this chunk came off and it ended up looking like a cigarette, and so that was just a coincidence that happened to be super cool. It really adds character to the piece. So this one is my personal favorite, the one I feel a greatest connection to for that reason.
Oh, that's funny. What do you think pretty soon he's going to be moving on here?
I know.
It's
so sad.
We take it personally.
Yes.
Well, and what's funny is I was telling you, like, I was getting some emails and messages like on my YouTube and on Facebook, like, oh, can I make a purchase for this? And it's an auction. But there are people who are really excited about these, and I'll admit, I've mentioned it a million times, like, I love the javelina one. I love all of these, but someone did message me and was like, do you know how much it's going to cost to get the javelina? I was like, oh, but it's nice to know that it's going to be going to a good home, which is very exciting.
Exactly.
And that was the whole goal of all of these all along anyway, so. Well, cool. These are, how do you, real quickly, and then I'll let you go because I'm sure you got stuff to do, but how do you chop these up? Are you the one chopping them up?
Yes, we're chopping them up. We're using a saw blade, and then we're just cutting them there for the meantime, and then we'll stack them and clean them up, inspect them in case anything is brittle, and then we will lightly seal it just to make sure everything is hydrated. This is the reason why they still kept the color, because I actually put some polyurethane over it at the very beginning. That's probably the only one of the murals that I actually put some sealant over it, because I knew that the weather, it fluctuates, and then that makes everything tighten up and expand, and of course can be sun bleached. And I felt like that was necessary. Surprisingly, it held up really well. But now that's been a year and a half, surprisingly way longer than we expected, but in a good way. To know that I might have to put a little bit of more of a sealant over it, but I want to keep the original look as much as possible.
I mean, when you think about this as essentially particle board underneath, the fact that it is in such fantastic condition, all the treatments and the sealants that you applied to it have really, it was out in the elements there.
Yes.
And so luckily it had pretty decent shading, in that area. So it wasn't in full blast sun all the time.
Exactly.
But we are looking at the final result here of your work, the work of locals who may have contributed in their artistic form, as well as the work of the elements a year and a half later. And here we are with beautiful pieces. There's 30 of them.
Yes.
And they're going to be up for auction soon, which is very exciting. And we'll have all that information for you really soon, like within the next couple days. Yeah. Or sometime, I think, next week. And then I'll share that information too, so anyone who wants to make the bid. And then do we want to talk a little bit about the party, the gala on the 18th, right, if I remember?
Yes. So because this is an online auction, anyone can bid on this online, anywhere in the country, in the world. But I decided to have a exhibition so people can actually see these pieces for the last time individually, and actually have that connection and that experience hand in hand. And what a great way to kind of share a little part of history now that these pieces became that, and tell that story in an exhibition that people can actually do that. Now, the cool thing why I wanted to, another thing too I wanted to mention is, like, knowing the exhibition is in July 18th, the weather might be hot, but if you actually think about it, imagine if whatever the weather is going to be, even if it's extreme, it tells the story exactly how these pieces really truly represent the extreme element, how the grittiness, the weatherness, and anything that has that Western Sonoran, those, I don't know, those extreme elements. I think that would continue to tell these stories with these pieces. And I felt like what a great way to leave a true impression. If the weather turns out to be extremely unique, you know, that unpredictability. I would love to know what the weather will be that day, because I really want that experience to connect to these pieces and exactly what really truly these pieces are meant to represent.
Okay, so this is great news. So stay tuned. We'll have information about this next week. There will be the gala on the 18th, the bidding prior to that. We'll have all that information. Ignacio will be posting it on his page. Make sure to follow him. Visit his official website too. Check my page too. I'll have all the information there as well. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure to share this with your friends. Exciting stuff in the Tucson art scene. And of course, keep in touch and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Yeah.